Year 3 and welcome to today's Destination Reader lesson. It's Miss Everingham here and I am really excited to find out what happens next in our story, The Hodgehog by Dick King Smith. Look out in today's lesson for red words. They're key, important words. Questions for you to answer are in blue, and when it's time for you to write something, those words are in green. Please check that you have these things which you're going to need for today's lesson. A copy of the Hodgehog story, a strategy prompt sheet, and a pencil and a piece of paper or your home learning book in front of you. Pause the video and press play when you have these 4 things and you're ready to start. Press pause now. Very good. You have everything ready, so you're ready to start today's The Hodgehog Destination Reader lesson. Today we're continuing with our strategy number 3, inference. You're getting so good at inferring, as we've been doing this for a little while now. Remember, inference means to read between the lines, to look for clues. Remember, you've got to have your magnifying glasses ready so that you can read between the lines. There are some key words you need to understand for today's lesson. The first word is emerged. My turn. Emerged. Your turn. My turn. Emerged. Your turn. Emerged means to come out of something or out from behind something. It's a bit like someone's been hiding and they've come out. I think there's someone who is going to emerge in the story today. The second word is crisp. My turn. Crisp. Your turn. My turn. Crisp. Your turn. Crisp is a way to describe the weather when it's really cold, dry, and bright. Crisp weather. Concealed is the third word. My turn. Concealed. Your turn. My turn. Concealed. Your turn. When something is concealed, it is hidden. Concealed. Look out for these 3 words as we read today. I'm going to be asking 1 mark and 2 mark questions, and you have to give 1 mark and 2 mark answers. Let's remember what a 1 mark and 2 mark question means. Before I go to the next slide, can you remember what a 1 mark question means? Something about a crocodile? Yes! 1 mark questions need a short, snappy answer. My turn. 1 mark questions need a short, snappy answer. With the actions, your turn. Very good. I could hear you doing the actions. 2 mark questions need a PE answer. Point and evidence. Are you pushing your fist up into the air? Your left one when you say point and your right one when you say evidence? My turn. 2 mark questions need a PE answer. Point and evidence. With the actions, off your go. Very good, Year 3. It's time to get started reading the story. We are up to chapter 9 on page 79. Pause the video while you find the sentence that starts with very early the following morning. Press pause now. Very good, Year 3. So you have your finger or your ruler, if you have one, underneath very early. Let's go. Very early the following morning, 7 spiny shapes emerged from under the front gates of numbers 5A and 5B. First question. What were the 7 spiny shapes that emerged from under the front gates? 2-mark question. What do you need in your answer for a 2-mark question? Yes, a PE answer, point and evidence. What were the 7 spiny shapes that emerged from under the front gates? Remember, you need your point, I think, and then because, your evidence, why you think that, because from in the book. Say your answer out loud, then make a note of your ideas on your piece of paper or home learning book. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. Press pause now. Very good, Year 3. Did you have an answer a bit like me? I think the 7 spiny shapes were Max's entire family and Uncle B. Because, here's my evidence from the book, the family have spines, there are 7 of them, and they came from numbers 5A and 5B, which is where they live. So I think the 7 shapes are Max's family and Uncle B because they have spines and they come from numbers 5A and 5B. Look at the red key words there. Numbers 5A and 5B, that's words straight from the book. So that's evidence. Have you got 2 marks? Do you have a point and evidence? Well done if you did. If you don't, just pause the video and fix up your answer. Press play when you're ready to continue. Well done, Year 3. Let's keep reading. We're at They Set Off Up the Road. We're on page 79, halfway down the page. Press pause while you find the spot if you need. Let's go. They set off up the road, passing garden after garden, from many of which, like 9B, a hedgehog had set out on a journey to the park, never to return. If only they could succeed today. Henceforth, the street would be forever safe for all hedgehog kind. They passed the factory and the automatic crossing with its little red and green men, and came at last to the spot where Max had seen the great female with the magic wand. Opposite them, across the street, the school clock showed 6. The hedgehogs concealed themselves in a doorway and settled down to wait. At 8:15, the lollipop lady arrived. I have a question for you. Why did the hedgehogs settle down to wait in the doorway? How many marks is this question? Yes. We need a short, snappy answer. Very good. Have a listen out loud as I answer this question. I'm first going to go back and read a few sentences that will help me answer. Opposite them, across the street, the school clock showed 6. The hedgehogs concealed themselves in the doorway and settled down to wait. So why did they settle down to wait? I think the hedgehogs settled down to wait because it was too early as the school clock showed 6, and at 8:15 the lollipop lady arrived. Oh, so it was only 6 o'clock. Now it's your turn. We need a short, snappy answer. Say your answer out loud, then make a note of your ideas on your piece of paper or home learning book. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. Very good, Year 3. Let's keep reading. We're on page 81, starting at the sentence, even the earliest children. Press pause while you find that spot and press play when you're ready to continue. Let's go. Even the earliest children never appeared before 1/2 but she liked to be in good time. She stood stamping her large feet, for it was a crisp morning. It was cold, dry and bright weather this morning. It was a crisp morning. So, why did the lollipop lady, this is my third question, why did the lollipop lady stamp her large feet? This is a 1-mark question, so what do you need in your answer? 1-mark questions, Nita? Yes, a short, snappy answer. Why did the lollipop lady stamp her large feet? Say your answer out loud and then make a note of your ideas on your piece of paper or learning book in front of you. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to go through your answer. Press pause now. Well done for answering that question, Year 3. Do you have a short, snappy answer? And let's have a look at mine. I think the lollipop lady stood stamping her feet because she was cold, as it was a crisp morning. Remember, crisp means a cold, dry and bright morning. Have you ever stomped your feet when you've been trying to warm up in the cold? Well done. If you had an answer like that, let's continue. If not, you can give yourself a tick if you had an answer like that. If not, just press pause and fix up your answer. Press pause now if you need. Let's keep reading. We're at the bottom of page 81. She smoothed down her long white coat. She settled her black cap firmly, then grasping her staff of office, its circular disc bearing the words, "Caution, children crossing," she stood at attention at the curbside, ready for the first comers, while the early rush hour traffic roared past. Well, Year 3, we have got to the end of our Destination Reader lesson today. Thank you so much again for focusing and trying your best when you're answering all those questions. On Friday, we will continue reading The Hodgehog and we'll carry on making inferences. On your piece of paper or in your home learning book, make a prediction about what you think will happen next in the story. Tomorrow we're finishing the story, so make a prediction about how you think this story is going to end. Well done, Year 3. Have a wonderful rest of your day and thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow or hear you tomorrow. Bye.